Healthy Behavior Award recognizes employees who now lead healthier lifestyles thanks in part to their company's wellness programs. Cinda Sorensen, a manager of Nursing Services Administration for Allegiant Health, wanted to lose some weight for her brother's wedding. She just needed to get started.
It's very overwhelming when you have a lot of weight to lose, thinking, how do I do it? How do I get started? Can I really lose that much weight? And the weight management program at Allegiant really is a wonderful program.
With Allegiant's support, Cinda has lost 100 pounds and is now looking at life in a whole new way.
It's fun to wear, new clothes. And you look better, feel better, and it's a good feeling.
Cinda now uses this good feeling to help her coworkers with their wellness activities.
Really, I do believe if I can do it, others can too. So I'm glad to be their cheerleader, and I ask how they're doing and cheer them on and give them suggestions for different shakes or troubleshooting how to get through tough times.
For Stephanie Moquin, Senior Operations Analyst with Central States Indemnity, riding the rides at Mall of America used to be problematic.
I went to get on a ride and they put the thing down and they said, we can't get it locked. And I was mortified.
Having a gym at work has helped her get started on the path toward a healthier lifestyle.
Because if I had to get in the car and go to the gym, I'd find something between here and the gym to distract me, and I wouldn't get there. So it's just as easy to leave my desk at 3:30, go down, work out, and be done with it.
By exercising twice a day, 5 times a week, she has lost more than 100 pounds, and getting back on those rides, not a problem.
And we took our son up there last October, and I was like, is this gonna work? Is this gonna happen? Am I gonna be able to ride all the rides with him? And I was able to ride every single ride with him. I had the best time of my life. It was amazing.
For Renelle Kant, it's all about momentum over motivation. As a senior programmer analyst for First National Bank, she's now lost 168 pounds with the FAST diet.
I've gone 425 days exercising every day. I'm not gonna miss day 426. Or I'm not going to miss day 427. Once you've gone that far, no matter what happens today or tomorrow, that's not something that I'm going to give up.
Besides the weight loss, this can-do attitude has helped Renelle increase her fitness level by leaps and bounds.
And psychologically, it's really amazing knowing that I can keep going and push myself and do things that I never could even in high school when I was, the thinnest I ever was. I couldn't run a mile in high school, and now I can run 7.
And I remember wearing these, and I can't believe that today I can fit in one leg. And I really didn't realize how big I was. It's kind of amazing.
7 years ago, Therese Vavra, manager of systems administration and reporting for First National Bank, weighed as much as 3 people combined. A fall at work was her wake-up call.
I got to the emergency room and they told me they needed to do an MRI of my knee. I exceeded the weight limit for the table, so they couldn't do the test. For whatever reason, that is what it took for me to make a change.
Having lost over 300 pounds, Therese is now struggling with a new addiction.
And shopping, oh my gosh, that's probably the best. The only place I could ever shop was Catherine's because they had extended sizes up to 6X. Now I can buy something off the rack anywhere. That is really exciting.
I think anybody that smokes will tell you that I can read all the literature, you can show me all the gross pictures you want, until I choose to quit. That's what's going to do it for me.
John Kuehl is a large loss claim supervisor for First Comp Insurance. After a 40-year habit, he was ready to quit.
And like I said, I went to the hypnotist, and it's been 7 months now. And I do feel like a non-smoker, not an ex-smoker. And I think that's been my key to success.
This success has improved John's bottom line. Now he just has to watch out for his waistline.
And I've just made the commitment to spend my money in other places, like buffets.
Kurt Jackson, a mainframe systems programmer for Mutual of Omaha, went from high school athlete to 420 pounds in just 4 years.
I like to say in shape, fat guy. I can do a lot of the stuff still, that I do, I just didn't like running. I ran, but you know, it'd take me 20 minutes to run a mile.
A sedentary lifestyle and lots of fast food was the problem, but the fast weight loss program at work was the solution.
I can't say enough about it, how much it really does help you, you know, stay focused and motivated to keep going.
With the support of the program and a rigorous workout routine, Kurt says he is now in the best shape of his life. Dave Pettinger, a senior power marketer for the Omaha Public Power District, recently received a serious wake-up call.
I was fat, dumb, and happy, 321 pounds, and I woke up one morning at 1:30 in the morning with chest pains, nauseous, and was sweating profusely, and was suffering a massive heart attack.
Like a lot of busy people, Dave never gave much thought to the life he was living and the choices he was making.
I thought because I was big and strong, always big guy, that I was going to be healthy forever, and didn't realize that a little thing like these fats inside my arteries and the amount of salt that I was consuming was ultimately almost my demise.
Now, by eating right and running 40 miles a week on the treadmill, he has lost over 80 pounds and feels great. Life changed dramatically for Scott Schaefer, a supervisor of Central Steam Mechanics for OPPD, when a health screening revealed he had cancer.
My world stopped. It just, whenever you hear that big C word, I tell you what, that's you know, your world just kind of comes to a stop, and then it's, now what do I do?
The successful removal of that cancer was Scott's first step toward living a long life with his family.
Pre-surgery, I did hardly nothing. Post-surgery, I'm very active because we only have this one life and one body. And I just believe that we should do everything in our power, because I want to spend as much time with my bride as I can.
Megan Addy, fundraising and events coordinator for the Nebraska Medical Center, has always been an exercise enthusiast, and that didn't change during either of her 2 pregnancies.
So I worked out 7 days a week. I ran on the treadmill just as fast as I did before, and you know, and it not until the very end I didn't. But and everybody thought I was crazy.
It's impossible to question Megan's motivation. She even ran a marathon 5 months after giving birth. Her company's WELLBUCKS program helps maintain that motivation.
Depending on how many WELLBUCKS you can get a day off. So it takes 1,500 WELLBUCKS to get a day off, and usually get about 4 per day. And I've got about 9,000 WELLBUCKS right now, so I've got about 6 days off in the last 6 years.
Mike Brown is a conductor with Union Pacific Railroad. He used to refer to himself as the fat dad.
You know, I'm up in the stands yelling at my kids to hustle, you know, to run when I couldn't even run around the block myself. So I kind of decided that I needed to do something about that.
That something started with the 1,500 calorie diet and getting more cardiovascular exercise, and the results have been dramatic.
I mean, when I go to the gym and I lift up a dumbbell, you know, that weighs 65 or 70 pounds, and I can't believe I used to carry that much extra weight with me.
This former fat dad is now running in marathons and running with his family.
My older son, he goes running with us once in a while, and you know, I'm leaving him back behind. I have to slow down for him, and that makes me feel pretty good.
The Leadership Award recognizes senior-level managers who have been instrumental in advancing wellness in the workplace.
The whole Creighton community really is supportive in the wellness initiative.
The different sides of her job bring great joy for Geri Moore, director of the Human Performance Laboratory at Creighton University.
I feel blessed that I can teach students in the classroom about the benefits of exercise and proper exercise prescription, and working with a lot of different individuals. And then I can help out in the Human Performance Lab as the director, helping to put these programs in place.
One program, a weight loss challenge known as CU on the Scale, is fueled by a healthy sense of competition.
Sometimes they'll have little inner competitions where they'll be trying to do better than maybe another department or another area on campus, and that's fun to see. And I think any time that people get motivated and work together, that's effective. So that's been fun.
Steve Letak, Chief Financial Officer for First Comp Insurance, knows the benefits of living well go beyond the bottom line.
I don't focus so much on that personally, even though I'm sort of in a position where I probably should be. To me, it's more, it's just a good idea.
As a wellness leader, Steve created a marathon club to motivate his employees in their fitness endeavors.
The races themselves are great, groups of people. There's a lot of camaraderie. Unless you're kind of up front with the elite runners, there's almost no competition. I mean, it's basically you against you, and you're just trying to get your body from the start line to the finish line.
Participants in Steve's program were able to use their training in the Lincoln Marathon.
To be able to cross that finish line is enormous, and to have a lot of the first-timers at First Comp experience that was great.
We have been involved in wellness for many, many, many years, and we think it's very important because we want our employees, along with having a sound mind, they need to have a healthy body.
Bob Reed is a founding member of WELLCOM and CEO for Physicians Mutual. He is proud of the additions they've made to their wellness program.
We've stepped up the pace, and we've got an on-site wellness center here now, and have dedicated very valuable square footage to that here in the office, so we think it's very important.
A longtime advocate of wellness in the workplace, Bob recently applied this philosophy to his own health.
The doctor suggested that maybe I should lose some weight, and so he just told me to reduce my carbs intake and absolutely no desserts, and so 14 months later I've lost 77 pounds, and I do get a lot of high fives in the elevator from the employees and from my doctor too.
Denise McCauley, Vice President of Core Operations for Woodmen of the World, takes a hands-on approach in promoting the benefits of a healthy lifestyle.
I usually put something out under my name saying, hey, FYI, here's the new classes coming up. There's certainly a group of individuals that I reach out to and know that they're very interested, and when I don't see them show up, I kind of remind them.
Her wellness team has noticed Denise is always ready to lead by example.
I can't sit and espouse wellness if I don't participate in things. You know, it is a win-win for the organization. Yes, we want employees to be healthy, but if we have less absenteeism and better productivity, it's a great thing. And I genuinely think that that's what happens. I know what happens for me personally.
I'm sure people have their passions, but in my thinking, I don't know if there's anything better than helping somebody take care of themselves.
As an educator and volleyball coach, promoting wellness was always natural for Howie Halperin. After spending 22 years serving West Side Community Schools, Howie was ready to serve the entire Omaha community.
Lo and behold, in 1994, I left education to start at WELCOM in January '95, and one of the best moves, I think, no doubt, I've ever made.
For 16 years as WELCOM's executive director, Howie has helped companies create a workplace culture of health and wellness.
Just thinking about it gives me chills, just to think about being able to help somebody take care of themselves. That's why I love this field, and I've loved working at WELCOM, is to be able to pass any kind of knowledge on, help them, and help the people at the work sites any way that we can, and then see them implement a program that actually changed the lives of people, that people save lives, change lives, live a healthier lifestyle, seeing people much happier and healthier. It's the best part. It's been an opportunity that's been next to none. I mean, oh my gosh, I never even saw it coming, to be honest with you. And to be able to be part of the team that does it in Omaha has been so fulfilling.
The Wellness Council of the Midlands would like to thank Howie Halperin for many years of service to the Omaha community and for being a true champion of wellness.